Good morning, yogis. So nice to have you here for our level 2 Vinyasa practice. We're going to begin this morning in a seat. So find a comfortable seated position to begin. You can sit up on a cushion or a block if you've got one, cross-legged or kneeling. Or if you're just not in the mood to sit up today, you go ahead and lay down. But find somewhere that's comfortable to begin. Settle in. You might start by opening up the upper body a little. So a little roll through the shoulders or the head or the neck. Starting to create some freedom in the upper body so the breath can be a little bit easier and more fluid. And as you find a little bit of openness, just settle in. You might turn your palms up for a sense of openness and receptivity, or you might turn your palms downward for more grounded, settling feeling. And then as you settle in, take a full body inhale. Open the mouth and let it go. One more like that. Deep, steady inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Let your eyes shut down or come to a soft gaze. So rather than focusing on all the things around you, you can focus on this moment of connection to yourself, here just as you are. Watch as the breath comes and goes. And not through any sense of force, but just an invitation. See if you can allow the breath to slow down a little, to deepen a touch. Sense the breath moving. Sense yourself here in this space as you are. We'll do just a few moments of a counting meditation together. On the inhale, you'll think the number 1. Same on the exhale, 1. And then next breath, you think 2. Counting each breath as it comes and goes just to 4. Inhaling, exhaling 4 times, counting each one as it comes and goes up to the number 4. And then beginning again at 1. See if you can keep your mind tethered to this count of breath, counting 4 breaths at a time. And if your mind gets distracted, you lose count or you go over 4, no worries, just come back to 1. Let's try it together. Take an inhale to begin. A clearing exhale breath to soften. As you inhale, think 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale, thinking 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale, thinking 4. Exhale 4. Again to 1. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Keep going. Inhale 2. Continue to breathe and count the breath as it comes and goes. To 4 and then begin again at 1. Just about a minute or so of silence. Just take 1 or 2 more rounds of breath. And then release the count and take a moment to consider. Were you able to focus your mind on the count? Did your mind still have the power to think about other things too? Your mind is incredibly powerful and amazing. And our ability to focus on the mind, there's this idea or concept that through the power of the mind, we get whatever we focus upon. It's like whatever we're spending our energy thinking about is more on our mind, is more in our experience. So as we move through this practice today, notice the power of your mind and use it to your benefit. If you focus on tension, you're going to get more tension. But in that same moment, you could focus on strength and see if that could give you more feeling of strength. Or you could focus on comparison and judgment, and that's what you're going to get. But if you focus on compassion and presence, that's what you're going to get. So test out this theory in our practice this morning. Whatever you focus upon is what you get. And bring that into a little bit of movement. So when you're ready, find a seat, cross-legged potentially, unless you're happy kneeling. And when you find your cross-legged seat, ground down through both sit bones. Inhale, reach your arms up really nice and tall. And exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand on the thigh. Inhale, get taller, puff through your heart. Exhale, twist, roll your right shoulder back and down. One more breath, tall on the inhale. Belly button to spine as you twist, exhale. Good, inhale back to center, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, left hand behind you, right hand on the thigh. Inhale for height, really puff through the collarbones. Exhale to twist, drawing the navel to the spine. One more breath in. Rolling the left shoulder back and down as you breathe out. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Pause, set your right fingertips down next to your right hip, that's all. Can you draw the ribs and belly in, but get taller through the left hand, and then lean to the left side the right side as you exhale. Breathe in for a little bit of lift. And as you exhale, sink deeper, but roll the left shoulder back so it's all about the side body stretch. One more breath in. Soften on the exhale. Good, inhale, reach both arms up and pause. Exhale, just your left fingertips set down next to you. Suction your belly, pull in your ribs. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, lean to the left side now. Find a little bit of lift as you breathe in. And then soften as you breathe out. Your palms turning down so that your shoulder can roll back away from your ear. Take one more full body inhale. Can you tip the right shoulder back as you exhale and sink in? Good, inhale, reach up. Focus on height and lift and space. And then take that space with you to your hands and knees, tabletop position. Anytime your hands are on the floor, spread your fingers wide and focus on that solid foundation. Knees under hips. As you inhale, sink your belly and puff your heart. As you exhale, push the floor away and intensely dome the upper back. One more like that. Inhale, puff your heart through your arms. This time as you exhale, push the floor away around. Chin to chest, pause. Keep breathing. Can you pull the belly button up more? Like it feels like it could help press your ribs, like the back of the ribs up to the sky. Can you feel your shoulder blades go wider apart as you lift the spine up towards the sky? Push the floor away with all 10 fingers. Feel that angry cat shape. Take one more breath. Good, let it go. Just move a little fluidly here, a little rock side to side, a little swim through the hips and shoulders and spine. Just move your bones around inside your skin to start to loosen up and lubricate at the joints and find a little bit of strength and openness through the muscles. What do you want to focus on in this class? Like, how do you want to feel by the time you leave? We could all do the exact same class and have a completely different experience. Because if you focus on openness and space and lightness, that's what you're going to get. If you focus on strength and sturdiness and grounding, that's what you're going to get. So what do you want to focus on? Tune into that and keep reminding yourself to find it in each moment. Take one more breath here. Find your way back to neutral. One more time. Make sure the fingers are wide. When your hands are on the mat, it's like you're squeezing it. Like there's Like really, you want to test your avocados at the supermarket like that. Like give it a little squeeze so that you can feel the forearms activate. Now tuck your toes. Scoop the belly button in like that angry cat shape again. Push the floor away intensely and hover your knees just a micromillimeter off the earth. Pull the navel in more. Push the floor away more. And feel the upper back lift higher. Take one more breath in. Exhale to down dog. Hips lift up and back. Take a little pedal, a little sway. And make sure your fingertips are still gripping. Squeeze the avocados. Take one more breath in. Settle into a little stillness as you breathe out. Down dog. Heels heavy. Inhale, plank pose. Lift your heels to rock forward. Shoulders over wrist. That pushing the floor away feeling. Exhale, down dog. Hips lift up and back. 2 more. Inhale, plank. Push with all 10 fingers. Exhale, back to down dog, scooping the hips to the sky. Last one, forward on the breath in, belly strong. Exhale, slink it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your tippy toes, bend your knees a lot, but don't let your hips come forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop both heels to the right, bending the knees and shifting the butt further back. Stretching the side waist, 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Inhale, heels lift through center. Just swivel the heels to the left, bend your knees, and push the floor with your hands so your hips go back towards your heels. 1 more breath. Active fingers, breath out. Inhale, heels lift through center. Exhale, soften your heels down, down dog. Inhale, plank. I know your arms are working. Let them build a little strength as you find plank pose for 3 breaths. Don't focus on the tension, the stress, the worry, the story. Focus on the power, the strength, your capacity. Take 1 more breath in. Good. Set the knees down, point the toes back. Really nice hold. Inhale, puff your heart forward, lengthen. Exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Point your toes back so the tops of the feet are heavy. Widen your fingers out past the edges of your mat and prop up onto fingertips. As you inhale, lift your chest and roll your shoulder blades down your back. As you exhale, lower through center. Stick with me. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Left shoulder dips to the middle of the mat. Inhale, center. Press the tops of your feet. Exhale, twist to the left. Right shoulder dips. 1 more either side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, lift. Roll your elbows and shoulders back. Exhale, twist to the left. This time, inhale, lift through center. Pause. Can you press your toenails down more? Press your pelvis down more, like a little squeeze of your butt. And from all that strength that you can feel, can you lift a little more, open forward, breathe in. Lower all the way down as you breathe out. Hands under shoulders. Press to down dog, maybe through child's pose, tabletop, or plank. Wherever you are, activate your fingertips as you send your hips up and back. A big inhale. Smooth exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step or walk the feet up in between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Squeeze your butt cheeks to open the front of your hips as you reach tall. Exhale, hands to center, pause. Hands down by your sides, close your eyes. Feel your feet press, big toes. All 10 toes, in fact. Press them down more. And then feel like you could sink your weight back into your heels. Inner and outer heel press. So your whole foot is pressing down, but the arch picks up a little. Feel how that activates the legs and tune into that feeling of strength and stability. Activate it more by squeezing your thighs, squeezing your butt, zipping your belly. So it feels like the tailbone points down and the belly scoops in and up. With all of that activation for the belly button down, can you soften the upper body as a contrast? Shoulders go back a little. Hands reach, fingers wide. Lift the chest a little to lengthen the sides of the waist. And can you even feel like you're growing tall through the crown of the head so the chin draws in a little? There's so many things to notice that you could focus on. The strength and stability through the lower body, the space and openness in the upper body. You could focus on what you're feeling, what you're thinking, the experience in the body and in the breath. What will you choose to focus on? Take a big breath in. A clearing exhale breath. All right, let's flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at your hips, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift, prop up onto your fingertips. Bend your left knee. Left hand on fingertips under the face. Inhale, right hand reaches forward and then up, a big circle with the arm. Exhale, reach your right hand to the back of the room and then down. 2 more big circles. Inhale, right hand forward and up, lean back. Exhale, back and down. Last one, inhale, right hand forward and up. Pause. Can you bring your right hand either to your right hip or slide it over towards your left hip or thigh? Lean forward into your toes to get longer in your spine. Roll your right shoulder back with each breath in. And find a little support by zipping in the belly. Take 1 more breath in. As you exhale, gently unwind, right hand to the floor underneath your face, right knee bends. Inhale, left hand to the forward and up, open your chest. Exhale, reach it back and down. 2 more big circles. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. This one, inhale, forward and up, pause. Left hand to left hip or right thigh. A draw in of the belly lets you lean forward with support. And then you can roll your left shoulder back to reveal the chest to the left. 1 more spacious breath in. Gently release the left hand to the mat as you exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Hands under shoulders. A long line kicking through the heels. Take your feet a little wider apart. Take a big breath in. Keep the hands on the mat as you rock the heels to the left. Inhale back through center. Draw the belly in tighter. Exhale, heels drop to the left. 1 more either side. Inhale, center. Squeeze your fingertips down. Exhale, heels to the left. 1 more. Inhale, center. Push the floor away. Exhale, heels to the left. Good. Inhale, center. Pause. Exhale, set your knees down. Point your toes back. Inhale, lean your heart forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Either cobra pose again. Lift your chest. Maybe lift your hands. Or if you're ready for upward facing dog, walk your hands back just a little so your elbows point straight up. And as you push your hands down and lift your chest up, the thighs must come off the mat. So the tops of the feet and the hands are the only thing down. And then for all of us, roll your shoulders back and puff your heart up. Keep a little activation of the belly to support the lower back. That feeling of drawing the belly button towards the spine. Take 1 more breath in. Downward facing dog is where we meet. You could go through a tabletop, child's pose, or plank. Eventually down doggy, you take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up tall. Exhale, hands through heart center. Refocus. What are you focusing on? Look down at your feet, big toes together, heels a little apart. A perfect time to focus on your strength and capability. Point your tailbone down and suck your belly in so you get this really compact feeling to protect the lower back. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees and reach your hands up. Find even more activation through the belly. Scoop it in and point the tailbone straight down towards the floor. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart, belly button to spine. Lean forward as you breathe in, look to the right. Hook the left elbow outside the right thigh and sit deeper in this twist. A big breath in to lengthen your crown forward. And a long breath out to suck your belly in and twist more. 1 more breath. Stay with it, exhale. Now stay in chair. Inhale, turn your chest and hands through center. And exhale, twist to the other side. Right elbow outside the left thigh. I know it's a lot in the legs, but don't focus on getting out of it. Focus on staying in it. Focus on building strength. Focus on calming yourself with your breath. Choose what you focus on for 1 more breath in. Sit deeper, twist more, breathe out. Good. Inhale, stand up, open up. Focus on that opening. Exhale, fold forward. Take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. And for just a moment, drop your knees and have a look at the screen. We're going to do a little tricky chaturanga side plank combo. So I'll show you and then we'll do it together. So So it's a little bit helpful if you take your feet wider so you get that staggered foot side plank position. What we do is lift the left hand up and roll to the knife edge blades of the feet. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your left hand down, bend both elbows into chaturanga. But then as you inhale, side plank, other side, heels go left, right hand lifts. We're going to do that twice on both sides. So it's an inhale, side plank, arm lifts. Exhale to chaturanga, elbows bend. Inhale to the other side plank, exhale chaturanga. It's fun, you're going to love it. I can tell. Find your way to plank pose, feet wide. Take a breath in. Press the floor away, cinch in your waist, exhale. Inhale, left hand lifts, heels rock over. Exhale, chaturanga. Left hand down, elbows bend into the ribs. Inhale, right hand up, side plank. You've got this. Exhale, right hand down, chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale, left hand up, side plank, keep your belly in. Exhale, left hand down, bend your elbows. Inhale, right hand up, last one. Exhale, right hand down, bend your elbows, either lower all the way for cobra or halfway for upward facing dog. Pause for an extra breath. Big inhale, roll open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips lift up and back. Steady inhale. Smooth exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Press your fingertips more. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, shoulders over wrist. Again, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, left elbow again. Last one, up, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, round your upper back to step your right foot through between your hands. Prop up onto fingertips, runner's lunge. Breathe in, heart scoops forward. Start to straighten your front leg any amount and pike your hips up, pyramid. 2 more. Inhale, bend, heart open. Slide your hips back as you exhale. 1 more. Inhale, bend, tilt your heart up. Exhale, straighten and fold. This time, inhale, bend your front knee, drop your back knee down. Inhale, arms lift, low lunge. Bend your left elbow, hand between your shoulder blades. Take your right hand either to your right hip, your lower back, or if you've got heaps of space, right fingers grab the left. Inhale, get taller, pull the ribs in. Exhale, lean to the right side, a side bend through the left. Can you keep pressing down into your groundedness, lifting up into that space you're creating, and finding that sense of breath that gives you connection to be here and decide what to focus upon. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, simple twist. Left hand down, right hand up. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Push the floor away, take a breath in. Side plank, right foot steps back on top of the left. Push your left hand down a lot. Option to drop the left knee or come with me. Right hand reaches overhead, right leg hovers. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to elbow, tap it in front of the body. Inhale, kick and reach. Push your left hand down more. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1 more. Inhale, expand. Belly to spine. Exhale, knee to elbow. Pause, wild thing. Right toe step behind the left calf. Lift your heart and reach overhead. 1 more breath. Your flow. Take your time to come to plank. Bending your elbows into the side ribs, chaturanga. Lifting your heart through upward facing dog or cobra. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Recalibrate to presence with your breath. Knowing presence is your power, when you're here, you get to choose what you focus upon. Take a full body inhale, feeling open. A steady releasing exhale, feeling strong. Inhale, left leg lifts, fingertips squeeze the mat. Exhale, right or left knee to right elbow. Give it a little tap. Again, inhale, kick it up. Active fingers. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. See if you can make it touch. Inhale, leg to sky. Good. Pushing the floor away, knee to nose to step your foot through. Runner's lunge on fingertips. Inhale, heart scoops forward. Exhale, pyramid. Start to straighten the front leg any amount. Hips lift, fold in. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, fold and straighten. Last one, let it feel good. Slide forward on the breath in. Glide back on the breath out, belly in for support. Inhale, bend your front knee, drop your back knee down. Inhale, arms lift, low lunge. Front knee directly on top of the ankle. That scoop in of the belly is always helpful, especially in a lunging position, to give the lower back that added support. Bend your right elbow, hand between your shoulder blades. Left hand to left hip, lower back, or fingers interlace if you've got the space. Draw your ribs in to get taller, breathe in. Lean to the left side as you breathe out, right side body stretch. Can you press your left foot and right knee down? Can you lift out of your lower back? What do you want to focus on here? What do you need? What can you find? Take one more breath in. Soften a little as you exhale. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, simple twist. Right hand down, left hand up. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Big breath in, push the floor away. Exhale, side plank. Left foot steps back as you roll to the knife edge blade of the right foot. Always option to put the bottom knee down under the hip. Left hand reaches overhead. Come with me. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to elbow. Give it a tap. Good. Inhale, kick. Lift your hips more. Exhale, knee to elbow. Squeeze. One more. Open. You've got this. Exhale, tap. Wild thing. Left toe step behind. Open up. Find that space. One more breath. Your flow. Take it slow as your left hand comes down. Plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, use your belly to lift your hips, down dog. A juicy breath in, a clearing breath out. One more breath in. Empty. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Find a squeeze of your shoulder blades back and down. Front knee directly above the ankle, back butt cheek squeezes. That's your focus for stability. And then with the elbows bent, lean back, open up, find space. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, arrowhead, lean forward, pushing off the ball of the back foot to extend as you flare your fingers back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take one more breath in. Maybe sink a little deeper as you exhale. Inhale, reach up, straighten both legs. As you exhale, bend the right knee again, twist open to the right, left hand forward, right hand back. Stay, feel stable. Take an inhale, get taller. Flip and reverse, back hand down the hip or thigh, left hand reaches up. One more powerful breath in, I know your right leg's working. Exhale, lean forward, hook your left elbow outside your right thigh. Bring your hands to prayer for this deep twist. Focus on grounding, push through both feet, strong legs. Focus on opening, belly tight to twist you open. One more breath. Stay for the exhale, hands stay at heart. High skandasana at the back, turn left. Bend your left knee, but keep your butt high as you lift your right toes, right leg straight. Hands can stay at heart, maybe you open them wide. Can you sink into the strength of your legs, but keep the openness of your heart. One more breath in. Sink a little deeper. Warrior two into your right leg. Bend your right knee, right over top of the ankle. Left toes turn in a little, arms wide. The tendency here is to lean forward, but it compresses where you could take in breath. So get the spine tall, shoulders stack above the hips. Sink into your strength. One more breath in. Go deeper, breathe out. Keep the front knee bent, reverse warrior. Right hand to the sky, up and back. Good. Windmill your hands down, frame your front foot. Take a flow. No rush. High plank to low plank to up dog or cobra. Finding downward facing dog when you're ready. Big breath in. Long breath out, active fingers. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Crescent lunge. Inhale, lift up. Find stability. Back butt cheek squeezes. Front knee above the ankle. Feeling powerful in your legs as your arms lift up. Cactus your elbows wide. A draw down and back of the shoulder blades. but avoid the pop out of the ribs. Keep the ribs in, butt cheek on, so you're just opening your upper back and chest. One more breath in. Exhale, arrowhead, lean forward and reach back. Can you keep your belly button lifting towards your spine? Keep your fingers reaching to open your heart. You've got this. Sink in. One more breath in. Strong legs, breathe out. Good. Inhale, stand up, straighten your legs, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left, rebend your front knee. Right hand forward, left hand back. Find the length as you breathe in. Belly button to spine as you breathe out. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Inhale, flip and reverse. Back hand down, top hand lifts. And then hook and twist, lean forward. You've got this. Right elbow outside the left thigh, hands to prayer. Push through the right heel and down into the right ball of the foot. And roll your chest open. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. High skandasana into the right leg. Turn to the right. Bend your right knee at the back of the mat. Left toes lift. Your choice with the arms. But stay strong in your belly and in your legs. Open in your chest. One more breath in. Warrior two into the left leg now. Bend your left knee. Right toes turn in. Can you find the tailbone pointing down and the belly sucking in even here so you feel spacious in your lower back, strong in your core? Take a big breath in. Go deeper as you breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm to the sky. Exhale, windmill your hands down to frame your front foot and take a flow. High plank to low plank, to up dog or cobra, to downward facing dog. Hips lift up and back. You got this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg lift. Same. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms rise. Stay with me. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Stay, open your heart, breathe in. Arrowhead, sweep your hands back, lean forward. Inhale, reach up, straighten both legs. You've got this. Exhale, bend the knee, twist open to the right. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, hook and twist. Left elbow outside the right thigh. Hands to prayer, breathe in. Pull the belly button in as you breathe out. Inhale, turn left. High skandasana at the back. Good. Pause, breath in. Sink deeper, breath out. Inhale, warrior two into your right leg. Stay for the exhale, sink in. Inhale, reverse triangle or reverse warrior. Big breath in. Exhale, hands frame your front foot, your flow. Maybe keep your right leg lifted as you bend your elbows into your ribs. And then you can drop it down for up dog. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. As we continue to move, one breath, one movement, what are you focusing on? The stress, the chaos, the tension? That's what you're going to get. Can you focus on your power, your strength, your ability to calm yourself? The depth of your breath. Big inhale. Clearing exhale. Let's go. Left leg up, breathe in. Knee to nose, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, cactus, and stay. Take a full inhale to open your heart. Exhale, arrowhead, lean forward, reach back. Inhale, reach up, straighten both legs. Exhale, twist left, bend your front knee. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, hook and twist, right elbow outside the thigh. Take a full breath in. Steady breath out. Good. Inhale, turn open to the right. Exhale, land in high skandasana. Take a breath in, left toes up. Sink deeper, breath out. Warrior two into your left leg now. A big breath in. Land it, deepen it, exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, your flow. Active fingers to support the upper body, bend your elbows. Lift your heart through, squeeze your butt. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Full exhale, you've got this. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus your arms. Stay there, breathe in, lift your heart. Exhale, arrowhead, lean forward, reach back. Inhale, reach up, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your front knee, twist open to the right. Inhale, flip and reverse, left hand to sky. Exhale, hook and twist, left elbow, right thigh. Breathe in. Twist deeper, you've got this. Stay in focus. Inhale, turn to the left. Exhale, bend your left knee, high skandasana. Steady breath in. Focus, steady breath out. Inhale, warrior two. Bend your front knee. Exhale, land deep in that lunge. Keep the front knee bent, reverse warrior, breathe in. Windmill your hands down, frame your front foot, take a flow, or skip it, go straight to down dog so you can refocus on your breath and your intention. We meet in down dog for a full body inhale and a clearing exhale. Inhale, left leg sky. Knee to nose, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, cactus arms. Stay, breathe in, open your heart. Belly button to spine. Exhale, arrowhead, lean forward. Inhale, reach up and straighten. Can you squeeze your right butt cheek? Exhale, bend your front knee, twist open to the left. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hook and twist. Big inhale. Powerful exhale, twist. Inhale, open to the right. High skandasana. Bend your right knee, sink in, exhale. Stay, breathe in. Deepen, breathe out. Inhale, lift warrior two into your left leg. Exhale, sink in, deepen. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill down, take a flow. Take it slow with focus, with control. Knowing whatever you're focusing on is what you're getting. Big inhale. Full exhale. Last time, inhale, right leg lifts. Pause, it's going to change. Knee to left elbow, give it a tap for fallen triangle. Foot to the wood floor, left heel grounds as the left hand lifts. Stay, maybe you hover the right leg. Maybe you come 3 times with me. Top hand to bottom knee, give it a tap, exhale. Inhale, extend, kick. Exhale, tap, keep pushing the right hand down. One more, open. Tap, good, 3-legged dog. Left hand down. Right leg up and out, bend the knee, peel the hip open, big inhale. You've got this, active fingers. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Crescent lunge, rise. Changing, cactus as you exhale. Stay just one breath in. Now listen for the change, standing splits. As your hands come forward to frame your right foot, pop your left leg up to the sky, point your toes. Push down into the right foot to kick higher through the left heel. Left toes. Can you feel a tiny bend in your right knee that lets all the muscles support you more as you push your whole right foot down? And then as you cinch in your waist, bow deeper, but point the left toes up more. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Point your right toes, left toes to the sky. One more breath. Good. Step to a short stance. So left foot, maybe about halfway back on the mat. Maybe shorter, even just a third. You want your feet to feel like they could be hip distance apart, like a little wider. Both feet completely grounded. So if your back heel's lifted, step it in. So you can set both heels down. For a moment, lift up, all the way up. Make sure that your stance is feeling stable, maybe widen it if you need. And bring your hands to your hips. Oftentimes when the right leg's forward, the right hip goes forward. So can you draw the right hip back so the hips are in line? You can even feel as your lower back flat, yep. Right hip's pulling back. Hands come to hips, fingers forward, thumbs back. Zip your belly in, like you could pull it up into the rib cage. Take a tall breath in. As you exhale, start to lean forward, a little softening of the knees so it's not just smushing down into the joints. Keep drawing the right hip back and a little tip of the left hip forward. Can you cinch in the waist more? And now bring your left hand down, maybe to the left or the right shin, maybe to a block or a book or something. Maybe if you've got heaps of space, it comes to the floor. But don't round and dump through the upper back to try to get there. Hand on shin is just perfect, and it's a tricky balance. With the right hip drawing back, pull the right side of the belly in tight, and then start to point your right elbow up to the sky, twisting your chest open to the right. Now either stay there, that's plenty, especially if you have lower back injury, strain, or pain. Stay, just twisting the chest open. The right hand reaching up is like a little accessory, but only if it doesn't tweak at your lower back. Keep your chest opening. In this revolved triangle, you're welcome to stay exactly there. If you feel like you've got more to give, more to do, you're not feeling much at all, let your left hand come forward a little and lift your left leg up till you find yourself in revolved half moon. Keep the left hip peeling down, right hip drawing back. Pull the belly button into the spine. Take one more breath. Wherever you are, we're coming to warrior 3. Hands come to heart, back leg lifts. You can do this. Hands come to heart, back leg lifts. Zip the belly. Take one more breath. Chair pose, big toes together, heels a little apart, sit down deep. This is fun, right? Love a chair pose. What are you focusing on here? Take a big breath in. Now, twist to the right. Left elbow outside the right thigh. This is plenty. This is heaps. You can stay in this twisted chair pose over to the right. Or maybe you start to bend your knees more sitting down to come towards side crow or any variation of. Have a little look at the screen if you haven't done it before. If you know it, go for it. Keys to side crow, active fingers, squeezing your avocados, and a push of the floor away. So here, with the left elbow, you want to get it as far down the right thigh as possible. Bring your hand down to the floor. If you've got a deep twist, you've got an advantage, because if you can bring your right elbow to your right thigh, that means both elbows can support your right leg. If not, if it's free, no worries. But if you can, turn all the way to the right, bring both elbows to the right thigh, and you want your hands shoulder distance apart. Don't bring them together. Don't bring them super far apart. Directly underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your avocados, fingertips down, and start to lean a little forward. Now you might just come to your tippy toes. It's not like a push, it's a lift. So as you squeeze your fingertips and push the floor away, it's like your belly button lifts up, and then maybe your feet lift up. If this is no worries, chuck a Vinyasa in, right leg forward, left leg kicks back. Otherwise, just focus on the grip of the fingers like you're squeezing avocados. And just practice focusing on where you're at. Comparison, judgment, that's what you're gonna get. Focus on where you're at, your strength, your capability, your breath. One more breath. All right, gently release back to your feet. Turn back to the front of your mat and slowly round up to standing. Give everything a shake. Focus on releasing any stagnant energy, any feeling of success or failure, any of those judgments, and just come back to what you wanted to focus on at the beginning of class. Did you want to feel strong? Did you want to feel open? Did you want to feel connected? Come back and find that here. One more breath in. Purge out the exhale, open your mouth. Let's flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Your flow, or step it straight back to plank pose. That's cool. Straight to down dog if you prefer. Flow if you like. Use the flow of your breath in down dog to recenter if you like. But we all meet together in downward facing dog for the second side of our flow. Big inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, left knee to right elbow for fallen triangle. You know this one. Kick the right foot out to the floor. Pivot your right heel down. Reach your right hand up. Now stay. Push the left hand down a lot. Or maybe you squeeze the belly, squeeze the butt, left leg lifts. You can stay right there, or exhale, left knee, right elbow tap. Inhale, kick. Exhale, tap. One more kick. And tap. Good. Right hand down. Left leg up and out. Bend the knee, peel the hip. Woo! Big breath in. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through, crescent lunge. Big inhale. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Belly in. Open your heart, breathe in. To standing splits. Here we go. Hands to frame the left foot now at the top, so the right toes can pop up to the sky. Now your leg might be down here. That's cool. The practice is to be where you are and focus on what you want. So push your left foot down to activate all the muscles in the left leg to support you. Little bend in the knee to help that. Pull the belly in tighter and point the right toes up further. Pointing the right toes should help squeeze your right butt cheek and open up more. Find some space to breathe. Push the left foot down more. Reach the right toes up more. Breathe deeper with more focus. One more breath. Good. Step about halfway down your mat. Feet a little wider, like hip distance. Make sure that the back foot is grounded. If it's not, step it in. Now soften your knees and round up to standing. Lovely. Hands on hips. Maybe a little wider stance will be more stable. Left foot to the left. Notice if your left hip is drawing forward. Super common. It's kind of what the legs do. When the left leg goes forward, the left hip goes forward. But to protect the lower back, draw the left hip back a little. Right hip forward a touch. So you feel like your hips are in line in the same place. Support that by pressing your feet down, squeezing your belly on. And then as you pull the belly in more, start to hinge forward. You might notice a little pull at the back of the knees. If that's you, me too, bend the knees just a touch. So you've got all the muscles in the legs working. Belly button squeezing it enough. As you extend further and further, tailbone back, crown forward. The spine is so long. And then place the right hand down, either on the left shin, on a book, on a block, on the floor, on a child, on a dog, whatever. Left hip back, belly in, and then start to roll the left shoulder back. You want to feel like the whole spine is long, not that you're curved in here. That's really yucky on the lower back. So puff the heart forward like up dog. Roll the left shoulder back like that chair pose. And press the feet deeply like every standing pose that we do. Little bend in the knees. Maybe left hand goes up, but only if it feels nice for your body. There's no real added benefit to the hand up, especially if it's tweaking the lower back. Take one more breath. Now either stay exactly here, working on belly squeezing, knees softening, or bring the right hand a little further forward and lift the right leg, the back one up. Still keeping a soft bend in the left knee as you push the left foot down. Maybe the left hand's reaching up. You're in revolved half moon or revolved triangle. Either way, open your heart, squeeze your belly, push your feet down. One more breath. Warrior three. Right leg lifts, hands to heart, chest puffs up. Don't let your chest droop down. Open your heart. You've got this. Two more breaths. Kick the right heel. Zip the belly. One more breath. Chair pose, I know. Big toes together, heels a little apart. Focus on strength. Focus on breath. Take one more breath in. Can you scoop the belly in tighter so you can hook and twist over to the left side this time? You've got this. Your chair twist is plenty. You could sit down. You could just practice this little deep chair twisty toe stand. Or maybe you want to give your side crow a go. So the knees stay together, super together. Right elbow tries to go as far down the left thigh as it can. And if you could, the left elbow would hook under the left thigh. It's a lot. Work with where you're at. Focus on where you're at. Fingers grip, avocado, like really intensely squeeze the mat. Squeezy fingers. Maybe your left hip sitting on your left elbow. Don't let your hands go too wide. Don't let them come too close. Shoulder width, squeezy fingers. Maybe as you start to lean forward, you're looking a little bit forward. And as you push the floor away more, your upper back domes, like that angry cat position. And that angry cat position should make space that the feet could lift. If your feet are lifting, cool. If they're not lifting, cool. What are you focusing on here? Squeeze the mat like it's avocados. Lift the back of the heart like an angry cat as much as you can. And if you're going kundi, left leg forward, right leg back. Two more breaths. You can do it. Last breath in. Oh, let it go. Feet down, spin back to the front, and roll up to standing. Shake it out. Flow it, stretch it, end it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep going with the breath. Halfway lift. Final flow. Hands down. Step or jump back. Active fingers. Bend your elbows. Chaturanga. Lift your heart. Up dog or cobra. Hips lift. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Let's go. Knees up or down. We're lowering to the mat for 5. Start to bend your elbows. 4. Elbows into the side ribs for 3. Suck the belly in tighter for 2. All the way down. Whew. Shoulder roll. Right arm out to the right. In line with the right shoulder. Not down here. not up here. Straight up to the right. Right cheek down, left hand under left shoulder. Peel open, left shoulder and hip lift. So your right arm is out back behind you, not back down by your hip. Straight out behind you. You can bend the elbow if you'd like, or keep the arm straight. But open up. Find a little bit of space. And settle into your breath. What do you want to focus on here? Our mind, in all of its wisdom, oftentimes is looking for the thing that needs to be fixed. So the first thing it notices is the most annoying thing of all the things. And if you just focus on that, that's what you're going to get. The most annoying thing that always needs to be fixed. The brain can always find problems. But when you take a breath and you find your presence, you get to choose what you focus on. Not that autopilot, stressed out mode where you're just looking for problems. You get to choose, here I can focus on relaxing. I can focus on softening. I can focus on feeling or noticing. Take a moment to notice whatever you're focusing on is what you're getting. One more breath. Stay for the whole exhale. Soften the right chest. Good. Left hand under left shoulder. Roll back down onto your belly. Oh, goodness. Get back to the center of your mat. Give the right arm a little shake. Same other side. Left arm directly out in line with the shoulder. Not down here, not up here. Straight out. Left cheek down. Right hand presses under the right shoulder. Roll your right hip and shoulder up. You can squeeze your knees to your chest. You can step your right foot behind. Figure out something that works for your legs. And keep peeling open through the left side of the chest. What are you focusing on here? Get the presence with the breath. And then choose where your energy goes. Stay with it, breathe with it. Two more breaths. Last one. All right, uncurl, right hand down, chest down. Ooh. And then just roll over onto your back. Very gracefully. As you get down onto your back, find a bridge pose or a wheel pose. Feet right under the knees, hip distance. Hands can be next to hips or under shoulders. As you push your feet down, squeeze your butt to lift your hips up. If your knees wing out to the side, give them a little squeeze in towards center so your inner thighs help support. And if you're going for wheel, press your hands to lift your chest through your arms. Wherever you are, push your heels more, but keep your knees squeezing in a little. Toes pointing straight away from you. So it feels like the knees are reaching, toes are reaching, and the heart is reaching opposite direction. Take one more breath. And then lower nice and slowly, all the way down. Give the knees a little windscreen wipe. That's the noise I imagine my knees making. All right. Reclined pigeon, reclined figure four. Left foot down, right ankle, left thigh. Toes pulling back towards the shin. Stay or lace the hands through the legs to hold the left thigh or shin. I like to roll around a little. I think it helps to loosen up through that hip in different spots. You might like that too. Feeling down into your hips, breathing to notice what you're focusing on. One more breath. Nice, switch it over. Right foot down, left ankle, right thigh, left toes flex intensely back towards your shin. Stay or hands lace around to the right leg. Move or be still. Focus and breathe. Can you breathe into the sensations in your left hip for just 2 more? And then gently release. Extend both legs up towards the sky, both arms up towards the sky. And then either roll the wrists and ankles or shake it all. Shake your arms, shake your legs, shake everything like a shake off all of the stuff that's hanging around in the back of your mind, all that autopilot stress and anxiety and worry and all that crap that you don't need. Let it go. Take 1 more breath. Just focus on having a little fun as you shake everything. Good. Knees to chest. Give yourself a hug. And take a moment to focus on gratitude for your body, your breath, your heart, your mind. Take a moment of sincere gratitude. If you need anything else, find it now. Or find your way into a 3-minute Shavasana. 3 minutes isn't long, but it's enough to let your whole body relax and integrate all those moments of focus. Every time you choose to direct your mind, it's solidifying a new habit, a new pattern, a new pathway in your mind until that becomes your natural state. But you've already done all the work. Now you can just rest. Let the wisdom of your body and your mind integrate all those moments of connection. And just rest here. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Rest here for just another few breaths. But take a moment to pause and feel your body. And whatever it is that you wanted to focus on, find it here. If it's softening, invite softness. If it's strength, feel how incredible your body is, how strong. Whatever it is, feel it. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath and start to introduce movement. A little wriggle, a little stretch, maybe a big reach overhead. And then hug your knees to your chest. And then find your way up to a seated position to finish. As you find a seat, tall spine, hands to heart. Rest your focus for just one more moment on your heart space and take a few breaths there. Tune in and feel. And let a sense of compassion and gratitude arise naturally for your body, your heart, your breath, your life. Thank you sincerely to every single one of you joining me in this practice. I know truly that that place within me of love and connection is that exact same place in every single one of you. In this space, there is no difference between any of us. And so to acknowledge how we're all the same, we say to each other, namaste. Thanks, beautiful yogis. So nice to have you here virtually. And starting next week, we have the opportunity to be back in the studio. So if you're a member and you haven't already, please email us of what you'd like to do about your membership. And if you've got class packs, start booking in. Please feel free to join us anytime here online. We'll still keep having online classes, don't worry. So if you're far away or you're not able to make it to a class, we'll still be able to connect in this way moving forward. And keep an eye on our Instagram, Facebook, or on your email, because we're going to be communicating very soon about all the options moving forward for online and in studio. Have a great week, yogis. Namaste. We'll see you soon.